Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have an energizing Pilates workout for you. We'll start today in a seated position, just taking a few shoulder rolls up and back, releasing any tension you have in the neck area, the shoulder area. And let's take a few neck rolls here. So drop your head over to the left and then gently drop it down and over to the right side, to the back, over to the left again, and then we'll reverse it. So drop it back, over to the right, and down. Lift the head center. And then from here, we'll lift our right arm up as we sweep it over to our left side, getting a nice long stretch through the right side body, dropping down to the forearm if that feels okay for you. One more breath here, and then we're going to fold the body forward and slowly circle around, sweeping the arm across, lifting the left arm, and coming over to the other side now. So reach your left arm over and find that beautiful opening for the left side of the body, maybe coming down onto the right forearm and slowly folding forward, sweeping the arm across, lifting the right arm, circling it up and center. Beautiful. Let's do that again a little faster. Reach, circle, and lift. Other side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Beautiful. Right arm lifts up to the center and release. Now coming seated at the top of your mat, keeping the knees bent and the feet pressed into the floor. Take an inhale as you grab behind the knees and exhale, slowly roll down one vertebra at a time, keeping the knees bent and the soles of the feet placed into the floor. Now slowly lift your right arm straight up to the ceiling. From there, reach it back towards your ear. Bring it back center and then place it back down. Other side. Inhale, lift the arm. Exhale, reach it back. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, place it down. Now, same thing with the left leg. Lift it up, extend it long, use the abs to bend the knee, and then place it back down. Right side lifts, extend it long, use the abs, pull it in, and place it down. Now, the left leg and right arm lift, extend it long, bring it back, and place it down. Other side, right leg, left arm lifts, lengthen everything, bring it back, and place it down. So inhale to lift, exhale to lengthen, inhale to bring it all back in, exhale to place it down. Other side, inhale, lift, really using your abs to pull the knee back into tabletop. Now place it down, and then from here, you're going to grab behind your knees and take an inhale and exhale, slowly roll all the way up, using your legs to help you come up. Take another inhale with a tall spine and then exhale, slowly roll back down. And place your palms into your mat. Take an inhale and exhale, slowly roll your hips up, coming into your shoulder bridge. Roll down, and then we're going to roll all the way back up. So we're combining these two movements, either grabbing behind the knees or reaching the fingertips long out in front of you. Take an inhale, exhale, slowly roll back down all the way, and then coming into your bridge, lifting the hips, engaging the glutes and the core, slowly rolling down and then rolling all the way back up. Moving through this nice and slow, just really finding the articulation through the spine as you lift the hips up, as you lower back down, and as you roll all the way up and as you roll back down. And feet are a little further out than normal today for our bridges, so we'll definitely be feeling it more in the hamstrings. Let's just do one more like this, pressing the palms down, lifting the hips high, slowly rolling down one vertebra at a time, inhaling and exhaling to roll all the way up. Now this time, as you roll down, you're going to stop halfway. Inhale to lift the arms up, exhale to lower down. So you're in a nice C curve position with the spine, holding it strong as you lift the arms up and then reach through the fingertips as you press the arms down. Really staying alive in the core here, knitting the ribs together, inhaling to lift the arms high and exhaling to lower. Just one more lift and lower, and then slowly roll all the way back down. Now scooch the feet in a little bit, and then we're coming back into a bridge. So inhale and then exhale, lift the hips high. Now let's do little pulses here, releasing the glutes just an inch down and then squeezing back up. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, breathe 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly roll down one vertebra at a time. Now, either grabbing behind the knees or reaching the arms forward to come all the way up. From here, twist to the left, opening the left arm. Lean back as you tap the fingertips to the mat and then bring the arm back center. So twist, lean and tap, Lift it up and bring it center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, lean. Inhale, lift. Exhale, center. Again, twist, tap, and lift, and center. And inhale, exhale, go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, center. Beautiful job. Last time like that. Lean, lift. Now coming back center, lean back into your C curve and take little pulses here using the core to come up an inch. Pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Roll all the way back down onto your mat. And then from here, we're going to bring the legs into a tabletop position, placing the hands on top of the ribs. Keeping your low back pressed down into your mat, take an inhale as you extend your left leg straight out and then use your abs to pull it back in. Other side, extend the right leg and pull it in. So inhale, straighten, exhale, bend. And then when you feel ready, see if you can lower the leg a little more as you extend it out, but as long as you're keeping your low back down. On your next one, keep both legs into your tabletop and take an inhale as you lift your arms up to the ceiling. And on your exhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders off your mat. And then inhale again to rest the head. So keeping the knees right over the hips, pressing the low back down, finding that rib to hip connection here. Now let's come into our 100. So keep the upper body lifted as you start pumping the arms down, breathing in 4, 3, 2, 1, out 4, 3, 2, 1. Now option here to start extending one leg at a time, using your breath, using the abs to pull the knee back in and pumping those arms, staying strong in the upper body. See if you can curl up a little deeper onto the tips of the shoulder blades. Beautiful. You've got this. We're almost there. Using the breath here. So breathing in 4, 3, 2, 1, out 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the chin over the chest here to protect the neck. And I have one more option for you. If you want to go more advanced, extend both legs out at the same time and then bend them back in. Last push here. Stay with me. Extend it out, bend it in. Last one, breathe and hug the knees in. Beautiful work. Let's take a nice twist here. So go ahead and let your knees fall over to the right side of your body, letting the arms open and looking over towards the left side. And then when you go to the other side, use your abs to bring the knees center and let them fall over to the left side of your body, looking over towards the right. And from here, we're going to come into a side lying series. So go ahead and roll yourself up and then come onto your left side. And you're going to use your right forearm to keep yourself propped up in this position. Make sure your hips are nice and stacked. Bend your left knee in and keep your right leg long. And then from here, all we're going to do is lift the hips up. So inhale as you reach the right arm up and lift the hips at the same time, and then exhale as you lower down. Make sure your ribs aren't flaring out, so really engaging through the core and keeping the ribs knitted as you lift and lower. Good. And an option to lift your leg as you lift the hips now. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keeping that right leg nice and long. Really staying pulled up in that left side. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. So good. 3 more like this, and I have another option to add on for you. So if you want to take it on the next one, you'll bend the right knee into the right elbow using the core and then lengthen long and lower down. So inhale to lift, exhale to bend, inhale, reach, and exhale, lower. Beautiful. Lift and bend, lengthen long, and lower down. Just one more like this, and then we're going to finish with pulses. So lower down, lift everything up, and pulse the leg up for 10, 9, 8, breathe 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it and release. Beautiful job. And go ahead and lower yourself all the way down, staying on that left side still. And let's straighten both legs out slightly in front of the body. Now lift the leg up and then bend, extend the leg forward, a little tap to the floor, lift it up and then bend, extend it back, a little tap and lift it back up. Good. Bend, extend it forward, lower down, and then press it back. So we're doing bicycles, but just adding that little tap in and check in with your torso. Make sure it's not moving around a bunch here. Really tighten your core. Keep the shoulders and hips stacked. Let's inhale as we bend, and then quick exhale as you tap. Inhale, extend, exhale, tap. Keep the leg high, tap it down, bend, press it forward, little tap, last two like this, tap, last one. Now hold it forward and let's take little pulses there. Just 6 more. Breathe for 5, 4, you've got it. 3, 2, 1. Bend, extend it back. Little pulses again for 8, 7, last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Now bring the right foot in front of the left knee, just enjoying this stretch. Now we're about to come up onto our left knee, so if you do have sensitive knees, maybe a good time to grab a sweatshirt or a blanket or something to put under the knee. So right leg is long, and then from here, you're going to place your left hand down onto your mat, leaning over. Right hand will go behind the head. Now inhale to lift your right leg straight up and exhale to tuck the left knee to the right elbow. Right leg lifts and then left knee lifts. Good. Inhale, lift, exhale, tuck. Beautiful. Lift, and modification for this one would be to take out the knee tuck and just lift and lower your right leg. Such a strong movement here. Your whole body's working. Just give me a couple more like this, and then we're going to finish out with you know what. Last two. Lift. Last one. Lift the leg and hold it. Let's take little pulses here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently releasing the arm, releasing the leg. Take a nice deep breath. And then let's flip on over to our other side. So coming onto your right side, bringing the legs slightly in front of the body and propping yourself up on your right forearm. We're starting with the hip lift. So bending the right knee in, keeping the left leg long. Press your right forearm into the mat as you reach the left arm up and over, lifting the hips and then lowering back down. So we're inhaling to lift, exhaling to lower. Make sure your hips are nice and stacked, keeping the ribs knitted. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower, an option to add the leg in. So you're inhaling to prepare and exhaling to reach. Really focus on staying lifted and strong through the right side. Just a few more here. See if you can lift the hips a little higher, lift the leg a little higher, reach a little further, and then option here to add the knee tuck. So you'll lift, bend the left elbow to the left knee, lengthen back out, and lower down. Inhale, lift, exhale, tuck, inhale, lengthen, exhale, lower. Really using your abs to pull everything in, shoot it back out, and lower down. Last time, and on this next one, we'll lift up and hold it and take our pulses. Pulse it out. You'll have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently release and come all the way down onto your right side. Extend both legs out and lift your left leg up, and then from there, coming into our bicycles, bend the knee in, extend it out in front of you, tap it down, lift it up, and press it back. Check in with your alignment again. Your hips should be staying nice and stacked here, shoulders stacked, and that left arm is in front of you, helping you keep your torso nice and still. Bend, extend, tap, and lift. So inhaling to bend and extend, and then quick exhale to tap. So that breath will sound like this. Good. Bend, tap, almost there. Last few, lift the leg a little higher. Keep that core tight. And on your next swing forward, we're going to keep it there. So bend, extend it forward, and then pulse it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send it back. Little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Take that quick little stretch, bending the left knee, placing the foot in front of the hip. And then from here, we're going to come up onto our knee again. So grab that sweatshirt or blanket if needed for your knee. Rolling up, coming onto your right knee and extending your left leg long. I had to get some sand off of me for a second. Your right hand will come down to the ground and your left hand will go behind the head. And then we're going to lift the left leg up and then come into our knee tuck, left elbow to right knee. So we're inhaling to lift the left leg up and exhaling to tuck. Remember, the tuck is just an option, so if you prefer to just do the leg lift, that's totally fine. Continuing to really connect to your breath. I know I bring up breath so much, but it really is so important when it comes to Pilates and connecting to the movement, finding the rhythm, finding your core. Just one more and lift the left leg up, hold it, and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Beautiful job. Release the arm, release the leg. Take a nice deep breath, and then we're coming into a plank series. So flip around onto your hands and knees, untuck the toes, lift the knees off and come into your high plank position. From here, you're going to bend your left knee up and into your chest, and you're going to take little pulses, pulling the left knee towards your forehead, really using your core to pull the knee up and in. Last 3, 2, 1, place it down, other side, bend it in, and pulse. Use your core, find that connection. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, place it down, hold your plank for 3, 2, 1, and come into a child's pose. Let your knees go wide, reach the arms forward. Taking a moment to have a nice release in the low back, maybe bringing the knees a little wider if it feels good for you. Take one more breath and then slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. And we're going to come up to a standing position. So come up into a forward fold and bend the knees to slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Stepping forward onto your mat, let's have the right foot forward and the left foot back. Left heel is lifted. Bend both knees coming into a lunge, and then lift your left foot off the floor, bringing your left knee up and in. Lunge it down and lift. Use your core to lift the left knee up and in. Inhale to lower and exhale to lift. Both knees are coming to 90 degrees as you bend, and then pull up on that right standing leg as you lift the left knee up and in. Now an option to add some pulses. So pulse twice and then lift up. Inhale and exhale, lift. Almost done here, you guys. Keep it strong. Pulse, pulse, and lift again. Pulse, pulse, and stand tall as you lift the left knee. You've got this. Last one like this. And then slowly extend your left leg back behind you. Hold it still as you pulse down and up on your standing leg. Good. I know this is a tough one. Find your focus. Keep the left hip down for 3, 2, last one, and release. And let's move right into the other side. So step your right foot back. Lift the right heel high up and then lunging down. Here we go, bending both knees and then lifting that right knee up and in. Really standing tall on your left leg each time you lift, keeping your core strong. You have a beautiful long spine here. And then an option to add your pulsing in. So as you come down, 2 pulses, and then you'll lift back up. Inhaling to lunge and exhaling to lift. Stay with me here. You're almost done. See if you can lunge a little lower. Give me 5 more here. Breathe for 5. Lift for 4. Last 3. Get low. Last 2. Stay strong. Last 1. Lunge it down. Lift it up. Slowly extend that right leg straight back behind you. Arms reaching down, lowering up and down into your standing leg. Keep that right hip down. Stay pulled up in the belly. You've got it for 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. Great job. Go ahead and step back. Come to the back of your mat. Take an inhale. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Roll down. We have one more plank series. Walk your hands out to a high plank position, and then you're going to lower down onto your forearms this time. Find your strong foundation, pull up in the low belly, engage the lats. Now from here, we're rotating, swiveling the heels to the right and lifting the left arm up, coming into a side plank, and then lowering back down center and lifting to the other side. A modification here would be to lower the bottom knee down for the side plank. Last 2, lift. Bring it center. Last one. Coming back center. Hold the plank just for a second. And rest. Really good job. Roll all the way up. And then we've made it to our final 2 exercises, which are actually some of my favorite of the mat Pilates series. We're coming into the roll over. So come all the way down onto your back. Lift both legs up to 45 degrees, and you'll be lifting your legs up over your head. Take an inhale and exhale, lift. Inhale there and exhale, slowly roll down one vertebra at a time. Again, like that. Use your abs to lift the legs overhead, open the legs, and slowly roll down. Now challenge yourself here to go even slower. That's what's going to really challenge the core on this one. On this next one, we're going to reverse it. So with the legs out, open to your V, lift the legs overhead. Now close the legs and then slowly roll down one vertebra at a time. Again, open, inhale, close, exhale, roll it down nice and slow. Just one more, open, use your abs to lift, close the legs together, slowly rolling down, and release. Really good. And our final exercise here, we're finishing with a teaser hold. Extending the legs out either on your forearms or on the palms, or coming into a full teaser with the arms off. Take one last breath as you lift the chest and roll down. Amazing job. You've made it to a nice stretch. So go ahead and cross your left foot over your right knee, gently hugging both hands behind the right knee to feel a nice stretch through the hip and the glute area. If you want, you can gently press your left knee out with the left hand to get a little deeper into it. Take a few breaths here. And then you're going to cross the left knee all the way over the right knee and take a twist. So letting the knees fall over to the right and looking over to the left should feel really nice on the spine. And then use the abs to bring the knees back center, and we'll switch to the other side. So crossing the right foot over the left knee, gently pulling the knee in. And then you can place your right hand on the right knee to press it out and get a little deeper in if that feels okay. And from here, cross the knee all the way over. Let the knees fall over to the left side of your body, looking over to the right. Take one last breath here. And then go ahead and use the abs to bring the knees center. And then just extend the legs out and fully relax the body. And stay here for as long as you like. Amazing job today. I hope you feel good and hope to see you soon.